Good morning, Church. I'm Patty Gritson, Chair of Church Council, and I'm thrilled to be here today to give you an update on where we are with the strategic planning process with the Unstuck group, which we also sometimes call TUG. Yes, it has been a while since we started this process, but as with most things in life, timing is not always in our control. First, we needed to have our new pastors on board. Not only on board as our pastors, but also on board with the project, the hiring of an outside firm to help with strategic planning. That didn't take long, but it took some time. But once we got there, things started to unfold and move forward. I know it seems like a long time and a slow process, but let me describe it this way. The Unstuck Group is a company that has advised hundreds of churches, and they've developed their very specific process for doing that. We thought that if we're engaging outside advisors, we should follow their advice. And so we began by gathering a small group of leaders to participate in this project. We were ably led by Pastor Gina and Tom Culp. Tom Culp, of course, being our former chair of visioning and our incoming chair of church council, so he'll be involved in implementing the plan in the future. And we had our associate pastor and 5 other lay members and 3 members of staff. Throughout the process, we were each encouraged to be forthright yet respectful, open to the Holy Spirit, and to fast and pray during the times leading up to our sessions. I have to tell you, as a retired banker and lawyer, I have done many strategic planning process meetings in 45 years. This was like no other. After talking about strengths and weaknesses, as we always do in these kinds of situations, and they're the same conversations we all have had in groups ourselves. After talking about strengths and weaknesses, we then fast forwarded to the future. Each of us was challenged to come up with our own vision for the church 5 years from now, without any restrictions, but with the power and help of God. And while each of us came up with something different and more grandiose than we had ever done before, with the help of the Holy Spirit, it was very easy to see that any of these visions were possible. I could talk for hours about what we have been doing, but I have only been given a few minutes. So, bottom line, there's going to be a series of small group meetings to introduce members of the congregation, members of the council to the vision draft plan that we have come up with. These will be coming up at the end of December, beginning of January. Please attend one. You'll learn much more, and you'll have opportunity to ask your questions. In the meantime, thank you for your support, and peace be with you.
The TUG team would love to have you come and learn more about what we've been doing and our vision for the next 5 years. Our sessions will be on January 2nd at 12:15, January 4th at 7 p.m., or January 5th at 7 p.m. More information is in your bulletin.